Hello and welcome again to Gator Spotlight. I have my beautiful wife Marcella joining me for this episode, and we're excited to have a couple of guests. We have Amber McCollum and Shane Evans, and they are fellow Gators. So we get to interview some Gators and hear about what they've got going on. Let's bring them up right now.
Awesome. Hi, Amber. Hi, Shane.
Hi, Shane.
How are you?
Great. How are you guys doing?
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us on. I'm super pumped to be here and to talk to you again.
Yeah, thanks so much for being on the show,
Yes.
and we're glad to have you guys here. You guys are having some success, and we want to share that and spotlight that for you. So let's start off with where are you guys from? Amber, where are you located?
Right outside of Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome. And you've been a Gator for how long?
Almost a year now, and it's literally been life-changing for me. So I'm super grateful for the community and for you guys. So yeah. Thanks for asking.
And you and Marcella met through there's a women's Gator group, what I understand. Is that correct?
We did.
Yeah, we met through several groups actually.
Yes.
We're all intertwined, but yes, that's correct.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And Shane, now where are you located?
I live in Vermont, up here in the nice cold weather up here where we have no snow, but next week we will.
Yeah, and you said you're a snowboarder?
I am, yes. Yeah,
So
I get to go
looking
out as much
forward
as I
to
can
some,
with my daughter.
Oh, awesome. You go snowboarding with your daughter. How old is she?
She's 2.5.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Get them out early, get them hooked, right? So
right.
yeah, I'm sure you're jonesing for some fresh powder. That'll be great. Well, tell me a little bit about your business model. I know you guys mentioned that you're kind of in the PML, PMP space, but Amber, you mentioned you guys have different roles. Tell us a little bit about that. How are you guys working together as a team?
Yeah, so it's such an iterative process that I think the more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you grow together and figure out what are we going to do. You start with this small little vision, and then it somehow grows, and you get bigger and bigger. And so that's one thing I'm really thankful about with Shane. He pushes me to be better. We're really a great partnership and great teams. I couldn't be asked for a better partner, but for some of the things we're doing, I mean, we're kind of tackling real estate from different angles. I'm on the money side of things. I like to say I'm not all about the money, and then I have a monopoly man with money falling from the sky. So I guess in some ways I am about the money. I'm more about the impact. I'll say that. So it's more of an irony. But yeah, so I am raising capital for our deals, and Shane and I we partner on deals as a private money partner to lend on other people's deals. But Shane, take it away for what's your role?
You're more on the operations side, Shane. Is that correct?
Yeah, more on the acquisitions and operations of that. So I'm building out a team, with my integrator and my team, and we're building out the whole system to purchase multifamily, and working with Amber, bringing the money over, and kind of doing all the deals together, as well as finding other deals. Especially, we're getting into the business side of things soon, where we're going to purchase businesses and take over some things, and build those out. Yeah.
Great.
He left out a few things. He left out the fact that he's really a great leader, and he will make things happen. He's a mover and a shaker. And so I think it's important for me to tell what Shane's qualities are in addition to what we're doing, because I think that's really what makes a successful partnership. So
absolutely.
So I'm gonna have to do the same thing for Amber really quick, because Amber, like you said, she's not about the money, but she is absolutely amazing with relationships. Like, I have never met someone who actually cares more about the people that she interacts with. She went to some big event last week and was just bringing people in and hanging out with them, and then found out that they're big players and doing big things. And it wasn't even for the purpose of getting into the room with them. It was like, oh, let's hang out, let's do things. I want to get to know you. And just Amber, I just love how you do that, and hold me out of my comfort zone too, like you just did, right? Like you pulled that out of me to talk about me, and you do that really well with people. So thank you.
That's awesome.
That's great. So are you guys looking to add more people to your team, like in terms of people that would want to work with you? Like, who are you looking for? What avatars do you guys need to add to your team?
That's a good question. Right now, like Amber said, everything's iterative, so we're kind of building out as we go. As we break the business or businesses, like we fix it. Right. It's better to kind of build up and fill the cup up and go, oh, I can't do this anymore, so pass that off. And we're learning that pretty quickly. That happens a lot more often than we thought we would want it to. And we have a lot of meetings where we're like, what are we doing now? Like, what's the pivot? Like, how do we change? How do we fix? And it's really cool. So people wise, everyone's valuable, but like, we're actually looking to get more involved with people who are purchasing deals and who need funding for those deals. So I guess buyers would be the avatar we're looking for. And people who want partners.
No, that's great. That's fantastic. And I know you guys said that you're looking to not only do, private money lending for people who have their own deals, but private money partnerships. So you guys can also build, I believe you guys said you're also looking to build your own portfolio of assets. So, what kind of assets are you guys looking for? If anybody has some things that they need to sell, they can come to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll answer this one, Amber, if that's okay, and then we can get into the how we can kind of relate and partner with those people. We're looking for multifamilies. We're looking for portfolios of multifamilies, the larger ones that were probably 50 to 100 units or more. We're looking at a few different bigger ones in our world right now, and then also people who have businesses, right? So maybe they need an influx of cash, or they want out, right? Like there's a lot of different ways, and we're looking at this from the point of view of, how can we help people do what they're doing, and also with the acquisitions and the operations side, we're building out the teams to go ahead and come in and, do different acquisitions and take over and help that business grow as well, or the multifamily grow.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could just add to that, I think part of this is a mindset thing, and one thing that a huge part of our journey that we've gone through is realizing that it's not, we could own single family homes, we could own smaller things, and we are in some ways still beginners. Like, we have a lot of experience in different things. We have experience in wholesaling, experience in doing deals. I've done lots of deals at this point, but we want to go farther faster. We know we can do that together, and we know we can do that if we go big. So when people hear us talk about, oh, you want to buy a business, you want to buy, a multifamily unit for 50 to 100 doors, we absolutely do. And if we say, well, we've got to do all these other baby steps before we get there, we're shaving off, we're extending the time it takes to get to the freedom that we want. And we don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So I think thinking the biggest and dreaming the biggest impossible dreams we can imagine, that's why it's so iterative. That's why we have these conversations. Shane and I had a conversation this morning about, okay, now where are we pivoting to? What's our business going to be? And it's because we're dreaming so big, but dreaming that big gets us so much further. I mean, even some of the deals that we've done, that we've partnered on, I mean, we have been able to help partner on really huge multifamily deals already, where it's made quite a bit of money for us, and in a short period of time. And until we did that, and until we started dreaming bigger and saying, hey, we don't want $1,000 a month or $10,000 a month. And I'm not saying we're there yet. We're not where we want to be, but we want to be bigger. And I think those are the conversations that we have, and that's why we're so aligned. And so as Shane's unraveling and unrolling this plan that we have, it's great. And you know what? If you have us on your podcast in a month, we might say we want 5,000 unit properties, because we grow bigger every single time we have a conversation. And I think that's one thing I love about this partnership.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's great. So it sounds like what I hear you saying is that the bigger you dream, the more you stretch yourself, the faster you can grow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the more we learn.
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And about ourselves too. Like Amber and I, the reason why we connect so well is because I mean, we step into a meeting with each other and we just lay it all out there. Like we talk about how we feel. Like I truly feel that vulnerability, and maybe this phrase goes around quite a bit, but that's how I have to live my life. You know, I've learned that every time I fight back from that, it doesn't work. It just it ends up causing more issues than if I'm just honest with myself and other people. And we went into a meeting today and just laid it all out there. Like, what's going on? This is how I'm feeling. Like, a lot of people talk about emotions and business don't relate, and I totally disagree. You can't make decisions based on emotions, but you can be in the emotions and talk to people, and that's something that Amber and I always, go out of our way to respect each other and to let each other talk and say what they need to say, so that we can each process what the other person's going through. I mean, we've done things together where we've built the plane while flying it. And then we thought the other person was going faster than we were. And we were like, wait, I thought you were going fast. Oh, no, I thought you were going too fast. And like trying to chase each other. And then we're going like, why did we do this? Like, we did things that we didn't plan for. So it's always about putting it all out there on the table and seeing how we can work together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. No, I love that. I love that you guys are just going all out. And I guess we'll just wrap it up with this. Give me one thought for a brand new person. What would you say to somebody who's brand new, maybe in Gator or new in the real estate industry? How to get started, or a word of encouragement?
I would say to network. Your network is gonna make or break you. And so to get out there, meet people. If you don't know, and take imperfect action, just get out there and do it. Don't overthink it. It's what's helped me for sure. Shane, do you have anything?
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I also agree with being intentional with your network too, right? Don't if you're in a meeting where it's not going anywhere, make peace with the people and talk with them and get to know them, but don't try to chase it if it's not who you connect with, if it's not the person that you vibe with. We're trying to do a deal right now with someone who's sometimes ghosts us, and why are we even aligned with this person? It's like, oh, because they have access to this thing, right? But there's times where you're just like, you know what, I could be wasting my time. I could be working and doing things in a way that with people that I want to. If it's not an F, then it's a no, right?
Yeah, and there's so much opportunity out there that you don't waste time working with people who are difficult. Work with people like you said that you click with. So,
and we're excited to be able to work with you guys.
Yeah, let's do some deals together too. Maybe we can do some stuff together for sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys being on the show. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time, and wish you great success in the future. If you look there, you can see you can get a hold of Amber there at Instagram. Right, at her name right there, and then Shane as well on Instagram at Shane Eddie Evans. So if you guys want to reach out to them and learn more about what they're doing, or if you have some multifamily things you want to bring to them, or if you just want to connect and learn a little bit more about how they've gotten their success, reach out to them. And so thank you guys. Hope you have a great day today.
It was such a blessing to have both of you on here. Thank you so much for your time and your wisdom and all that you shared.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
We're so excited to just move forward with you at some point in our journey along this real estate as well. So
yes, absolutely. And hopefully we can check back in with you in the future and see what the next iteration is, right?
Yes.
So, all right, guys.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thanks. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Gator Spotlight, and hope we got some good value out of that. If you did, please like and subscribe and help us grow our channel and grow our opportunity to spotlight more people. So thanks so much.
Have a great day.
Bye.